Howdy folks, you are on the Seek on the Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right and click that subscribe button. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to an episode of Seek on the Speed 252. And I want to thank each and every one of you for pushing that play button. If you are new to this channel, well, my name is Clarence. I would love for you to subscribe and become part of this awesome community right now. And I'm greatly appreciated for each and every one of you. Thank you for taking the time to even push that subscribe button and joining this channel, joining this community. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a long time now. I mean, months and months and months. And this is pretty much a Q&A video. People want to know information about the C7. People want to know information about the C8. You guys have questions for me that you think that I might be able to answer. So I'm hoping I can answer some of those questions. If I can't, I may be able to try to find the answers somewhere. I also have some awesome gifts here from people that sent it to my P.O. box or sponsorship mail and things like that. So I'm going to also open up those within this video as well. And if you're interested in sending me anything to my P.O. box, my P.O. box information is down below in the description. It is P.O. Box 52504, Durham, North Carolina 27717. Please feel free to send me anything. I'm more than welcome to put it on the channel. If you do, thank you so much. If you sent me anything in the past, once again, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you took the time to buy some merch off my website, I'm very grateful for you guys to do that as well. I greatly appreciate your support on the channel. It really means a lot to me. And I'm very grateful for the things I have and the things I do and meeting you guys in the past, present, and future. And, with that being said, what I want to do is, within this Q&A video, I want to go ahead and start answering some of these questions that I received. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop answering some questions, open up some of the merch as far as things that were sent to me through the P.O. box, open those things up, give those companies a shout out. Thank you for the awesome stuff they had sent me. And then at some point, in a future video, I'm going to display these items again in a separate video showing you guys what these items are, how to install them in the car, and things like that. So with that being said, I'm going to pull up my phone and answer some of the questions that were asked to me regarding both Corvettes, or questions you may have that you may want to ask me regarding your Corvette or things like that. So let's go ahead and get into that. So the first question I have here is, should I get a C7 now or just wait for the C8? Call or place my order. I'm stuck between two cool cars. Once I get the car though, I think I may end up buying a 2021. Know anything about a 2021 yet? So this guy's pretty much asking me, should he go get a C7 Corvette or should he wait on a C8 Mid Engine Corvette for 2021? I think that depends on, honestly, how bad you really want to hop into a sports car. I don't know if you have any previous generation sports cars you own. If it was me and I had the opportunity between the two, I would personally probably choose the C8 over the C7. That's just based off being able to drive this bad boy and driving this bad boy. Now, if I never had the opportunity to drive either one of them, that'd be a tough choice. I think both cars offer a lot to the car community. I think the C7, I preach on how much I really love this car. I made it my own. I wrapped it. I put the wheels on it. I designed, the red stripe on the side. I did so many things to the C7 Corvette that I greatly appreciate, and I haven't did much to the C8 yet that made it my own, but I love this car. And so with that being said, I think it depends on if you want a mid-engine sports car, or if you want a front-engine sports car. Either way, you can't go wrong with either Corvette. Obviously, if you want to try out a front-engine Corvette, I think the C7 is your best bet. If you're ready to hop into that mid-engine platform, then I think you should go with the C8. So that's my opinion on that. The next question is, I was wondering if the wiper system on the C8 comes with intermediate mode with rain sensing capabilities, or do you have it manually turn on the wipers when it starts to rain? Good question. I haven't got caught in the rain that many times driving the C8 Corvette. The times I have been caught in the rain though, I turned on the windshield wiper blades manually. I haven't really got in the car enough to really figure out whether once it rains it comes on by itself. But most likely right now I'm going to say you have to turn on the windshield wiper blades yourself manually in order to use your windshield wiper blades. That's just my personal opinion. Once again, I haven't been in the car to test it out just yet. I haven't even programmed my C8 Corvette to my garage. I'm still using like a remote that's in the visor. The next question is, wait for a 2021 Beyond model before getting the C8? Question mark. Also, do you think the used market gonna look great in the next 2 years? Good question. According to some of the things I read, General Motors said that the C8 Mid Engine Corvette will hold its value 60%. You know, that's still something that we don't know yet. I will say that I have gone online and typed in my car to figure out how much it's worth right now, based off the mileage and all that stuff. And it has gone down a little bit compared to how much I obviously owe on it, but it hasn't gone down that much. But in 2 years, that I wouldn't know. I will say in 2 years, maybe possibly the Z06 will come out. So the used car market will probably be hot. But in a sense where a lot of C8s will probably become available if people are looking to get into the Z06 version, because I think once people know the difference between the horsepower, the spec, you know, the extra feature that Z06 has to offer, they may not get out of the C8 Stingray. They may keep it, because I ain't gonna lie, the C8 Stingray offers a lot of car for the money, especially compared to a Lamborghini Huracan and things like that. So maybe the market may be hot around that time. I'm not exactly sure. I do know in 2 years, the C7 Corvette will be phenomenal for the used car market. I can tell you that. It probably won't be that many brand new C7s around, and getting into a used one with low miles will probably be freaking phenomenal. So we'll look forward to seeing that when that time comes, when GM probably releases the Z06. I'm going to know more about the used car market regarding the C7 and the C8 at that time. Do you think the hardtop convertible is worth the $7,500? I know you don't get to see the engine in the target top. It's kind of like a convertible, but do you still use the whole trunk that way? So I personally do not think the $7,500 is worth the convertible. That's just me, right? Let me give you a prime example. You guys know I made a video about you know, how much I paid for this car. I'm going to eventually make one how much I paid for this car, my monthly payments on this car, my monthly payment on that car. And like you guys know, I'm just a normal day, you know, average Joe. So it's one of those things where, like, for me, in order for me to get into a car I really want to enjoy, it needs to be in the price range that the bank is willing to give me the loan, and also that I can afford. Think about it. If I would have added an extra $7,500 on top of this current price, which was $84,000, that's really pushing me in the $90-some thousand price range, which I cannot afford. And so I wanted to stick in a price range that I thought was comfortable for me, my budget. Obviously, you know, I still have a mortgage and all that stuff. But once again, I think the convertible is for the people who want to push that button going, you know, 35 miles per hour and be able to get the top back. For me, I check the weather app. If it's nice outside and I want to ride with the top off, I take the top off in my garage, I pull it out, I go about my day. If it's suspect, depending on the percentage of the rain, I take the top off, I don't take it off. To me, taking that top off takes me literally 2 minutes. I can do it by myself. It costs me my time, which is 2 minutes on and off, which is cheaper than paying $7,500. And I feel like with all the mechanical stuff with the convertible, something could go wrong, and then you could be driving on the road, it can get stuck. I mean, those are things that people just think about, that I think about at least, and I didn't want to take that chance. So nothing about the road getting stuck with taking that top off. Mainly, I get to see the motor, which I do really appreciate so much. I've seen a convertible in person. I do like the convertible. I think the convertible looks a little bit better than the coupe. I would probably rate the convertible on a scale from 1 to 10, probably like an 8.5, and the coupe probably like maybe a strong 7.9 as far as looks compared to the convertible. But at the end of the day, to me, it's not worth the $7,500 because I'd rather see the motor in the back. You guys know my dream car is a Lamborghini. That's like my end goal. And so, you know, being able to see the motor in this car has been a great deal for me. And so I'd rather buy a coupe than buy a convertible. I do not think that $7,500 is worth it in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. With that being said, that is all the questions I have on this list. So let's go ahead and open up some of these awesome gifts I have in front of me, and then we can finish up with the rest of the questions that I have asked as well. I ask questions on the community post. Definitely, follow my community post. If you haven't followed me on my social media websites, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff is CGoneSpeed252 as well. Definitely go ahead and follow those right now. So the first thing we're going to open up right here is a letter from Mr. William from Dallas, Texas. Mr. William, I appreciate this this letter right here. Let me see here. It's pretty much a note, and it says, "It's not what you know, it's who you know. Hi, how are you? So much to explain, just as with a woman. So with two cars, I have always subscribed to the Ford and Ferrari theory. That is, I need the Ford to sit outside office, out in the parking lot, outside in the heat and snow, but willing to always start. It always take me home without any problems. On the other hand, the Ferrari never behaves properly. Always shopping in the shop, new shoes, full body, massage, hair done, nails done, eats only finest food or full body change, yoga specialist, skin specialist, weight trainer, parts replacement, plastic surgeon. You get the deal. Nevertheless, I need a Ferrari every now and then to rev my motor. My kind wishes, Williams. I appreciate for the letter there. I mean, you know, I appreciate my daily driver. You know, my daily driver is a Ford Fusion, and it used to be a Prius actually, and a Pontiac G6 that I was driving around for a little bit. And those were my daily drivers. You know, I could park in the snow. If it rains, I wouldn't care about it. And you know, I don't own a Ferrari. I own 2 Corvettes, but I will say that my maintenance on these 2 cars have been kind of pretty decent. I mean, I haven't gotten an oil change in this car yet. I have gotten an oil change in this car, which isn't that expensive. And the only problem I had with my C7 has been the catalytic converter. So I guess owning these 2 cars compared to a Ferrari, probably come out cheaper owning these 2 cars than the Ferrari. And these 2 cars get to, you know, rev my motor as well. So I appreciate the letter here, and you're more than welcome to send me another letter if you like. Once again, thank you, William, and my P.O. Box is P.O. Box 52504, Durham, North Carolina 27717. So I'm going to put that here. Let's see here. So this package is from PS Lightweight. I think it's a wallet. Let me check and make sure, because I do remember this company reaching out to me at one point. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. Pretty cool. Look like it's a brand new wallet. Thank you guys for sending this out. This is from PS Lightweight. Go check them out. I really greatly appreciate you guys for sending me this. It seems like you guys are located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Once again, I appreciate this a lot. It seems like a pretty cool wallet. I'm looking forward to actually using this bad boy. Once again, I appreciate this gift. This gift is from Paris Shoemaker Limited. Let's see. They're located in Kentucky. I'm gonna have to use the scissors to get this bad boy open. Oh yeah, this is great. I need to use this pretty soon. So this is a emergency jump starter power bank. Honestly, I've been needing one of these for so long. So you guys, I greatly appreciate it. This is once again from Paris Shoemaker Limited, located in Kentucky. This is a IM29 jump starter power bank. I'm looking forward to use. Actually, my G6 right now is dead in the parking lot, and it's just because I haven't been driving as much because I found a daily driver. But I'm looking forward to putting this bad boy to the test. I'm sure it's going to be a great product. It seems pretty heavy, pretty durable. LED flashlight, multiple Protect safety system, US cable. So the next package that we have is from Ideal Electronics. They're located in Chino, California. Oh man, I love California. Gosh, I wish I could actually drive both of these cars in California, by the way. But anyways, this is from Chico, California, which is Ideal Electronics. Let's open this up and see what this is. This is the Z3D dual lens car camera. So I guess it's one of those things where if you don't have a camera in your car, you can actually contact these guys. Z Edge car camera. I'm pretty sure you can probably install this in any car you want to. Both the C7 and the C8 come with a car camera, but my Trailblazer nor my Fusion come with a car camera. So I will definitely most likely be placing this product in one of those vehicles. So once again, thank you guys for sending this product. I greatly appreciate it. And I thank you for your support on the channel. Let's see, the next package is from High Tech Concepts Inc. Pretty cool, you guys. Chrome, actually. Oh, shucks. So here is a C8 Corvette Stingray real license plate. So if you guys are interested in one of these bad boys, go over and check out High Tech Customs. I highly recommend it. This is a pretty cool chrome rear-end license tailplate. You know, it's one of those things where a lot of guys like putting this behind their car to kind of show off their professional or their signature license plate. So this is pretty cool, you guys. Thank you for sending me this. I greatly appreciate it. Package from High Tech Custom Concept. Heck yeah. So this is a gloss black High Tech Custom license plate. You know what? Since they sent me 2 of these, I greatly appreciate you guys. I may end up giving one as a giveaway. It's possible that I may have given both as a giveaway because I want people to enjoy these as well and definitely share the High Tech Custom brand. Definitely go over and support those guys. So I may end up giving one of these or maybe both of these away to someone on the channel. And I think it'd be great for you guys to actually receive something this awesome. I mean, these products are freaking amazing, by the way. So definitely go over and check out High Tech Customs. And once again, thank you guys for sending me this. So one question that was asked was, what's your favorite thing about each car? So my favorite thing about the C8 Corvette is the infotainment system. One of the best infotainment systems that I pretty much have listened to. I love blast my music. So the infotainment system for the C8 Corvette. And as far as my C7 Corvette, honestly, I like the wrap. I think the wrap is what made me keep this car. And you know, I like this car a lot. So I think the wrap for my C7 Corvette is my favorite thing about it. Would you be better off with a C7 than a C8? Which one do you prefer and the most and why? I would say you'd be better off with a C7 than a C8. And once again, I think it depends on your preference and which car you think you like the most. Body style, infotainment system, mid-engine, front engine, whatever the case may be. Once again, if I had to choose between the 2 cars, it would most likely be the C8. That's if my C7 wasn't wrapped. But I really do appreciate what the C7 has to offer. You know, I've seen plenty of C7s driving down the road, and the stance and the body, you know, it's just really aggressive. So I really can't pick and choose between neither one of the cars. But if my C8 was just like this and my C7 was not wrapped, and I had to get rid of one, I would keep the C8. I love my C7 because it's wrapped and it's a great car to drive too. Which has the best sport mode features? I'm going to go with and say the C8 has the best sport mode features, just especially having Z mode and my mode. That are 2 features that I enjoy using on my C8 Corvette. Best bang for the buck, which one? Ooh, I'm going to go with the C8. The reason why I said the C8 is the best bang for the buck because now you get into a mid-engine platform, a mid-engine car that a lot of companies like Lamborghini, Ferraris, and McLarens will charge you a lot of money for, right? Like, you pretty much get I got a Ferrari-looking C8 Corvette, is what people call it, right? I got a Ferrari-looking car. Performs like a hypercar, a supercar. I mean, it performs great. I mean, this is a supercar, but it performs pretty well. And I guess people won't say Lamborghinis are hypercars. They would call it exotic cars. So the C8 performs like an exotic car, in my personal opinion. So the best car for the money would be the C8. But if you're looking to get in C7, you would definitely find some great deals with those cars right now as well. Would I ever put Lamborghini doors on the C8? Yes, I will consider it, and I have been considering it. The company that did my vertical doors for my C7 reached out to me about doing my vertical doors on the C8. They're located in California. I just need to figure out how I want to go about doing it, whether I want to drive the car over there, trailer the car over there, if I decide to go that route. But I wouldn't mind. I think the C8 will look a lot better with Lamborghini doors or vertical doors, and the whole Chevrolet does it at some point with one of the generations, whether it's a C9, C10, whatever the case may be. All right, guys, so we got a few more questions, and I'm going to wrap this video up. Another question we have is, how have non-Corvette owners reacted to both cars? When they see the C8 Corvette, they think it's a Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, and they literally drew all over it. When they see the C7 Corvette, they fall in love with it because of the body style. They like the wrap, they love the doors, and they think it's something unique. So, you know, non-Corvette owners really go crazy over the C8 a lot more than the C7 from my personal experience. I remember one day just driving past Target, and you know, with the coronavirus and all that stuff going on, there was tons of people outside waiting to get in line to go into Target. And by golly, the people were all staring at this car. It was really hard for them not to look. It was this bright red car, and they couldn't tell whether it was a Lamborghini, Ferrari, any of that stuff. And you won't know it's a Corvette unless you're walking up on it behind it and you see the Corvette symbol. So non-Corvette people have just really fell in love with the C8. I mean, driving it downtown, you know, girls have said things like, wow, that's a phenomenal looking car. Guys have said things like, man, that car is sick. Whatever the case may be, I think people really will gravitate to the C8 more and enjoy it for what it is. What is your favorite thing about the C8 and your least favorite thing? I mentioned earlier one of my favorite things was the infotainment system, but if I had to choose something else about the C8 that I truly love the most, is that it really looks amazing. It's a really great car. It's the bang for your buck type of thing. I know I can't, you know, afford a Lamborghini right now, which you all know once again is my dream car. This car really gives me everything that I'm looking for, all that I'm asking for, and I couldn't thank Chevrolet enough for, you know, going beyond their means and actually building this car and like allowing us to be able to drive something this awesome, this great. My least favorite thing that I like, my least favorite thing that I don't like about the C8, probably would be, you know, I kind of wish the Stingray had a little bit more horsepower. I became a horsepower junkie, if I must add. I wish the C8 Stingray had a little bit more horsepower, but as far as something I really don't like, there's not much bad I can really say about it. I don't like where the auxiliary plug is located, which is underneath the dashboard. I will say that is one feature I actually don't like. I tried using it a few times and it was just like, it's in this random weird place underneath the glove box. I feel like it makes the passenger feel very weird, especially if you're riding with someone that you're not familiar with. You want to give them a ride and you want to reach under there to put something under there. It's just an awkward place to put the auxiliary plug at. So it is what it is. What do you do for a living to afford both cars other than YouTube? That's a question that everybody's been wanting to ask me for sure. I answered a few times in previous videos. I own a small residential cleaning business. I clean houses and toilets literally for a living. I say that same quote every single time. As you guys watch previous videos, you have seen rags in here. There's a dryer, there's a wash machine behind the camera right now. I use that wash machine and dryer to wash my rags to clean these houses. My clients are great. They treat me with respect. And you know, it is what it is. It's not one of those jobs where, you know, I'll make millions of dollars, right? I don't make millions of dollars cleaning houses, but you know, I got a good budget. I, you know, set things to a side. I really appreciate YouTube. I really appreciate, you know, working in my business. It pays the bills. It was one of those things where, like I said before, I don't buy a bunch of shoes and clothes and all that stuff. You see me once again in shorts, t-shirt, flip-flops. That's what you mainly see me in most of the time. I do have nice clothes for weddings and things like that, but I don't go to weddings that often, especially with everything going on in the world right now, the coronavirus or whatnot. Like, it's not like I really need a bunch of clothes in the first place. So, you know, you just got to find a budget that works for you. And I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't buy Jordans. I eat out with my friends. I cook at home a lot. That reminds me that I'm cooking barbecue chicken on the grill today. So, and it's one of those things where I've tried to find things that help me be able to afford these things as far as they go. And I also do Uber and Lyft on the side to generate a little bit of extra income because I enjoy talking to people. And at the end of the day, that's what I do for a living. You know, you guys have my information. If you want any questions, you have my email, which is down in the description below. If you'd like to send me anything to my P.O. box, my P.O. box will be down below as well. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I definitely wish you would do so, and I greatly appreciate your support. If you want to go over to my website, check out my awesome cool merch and support the channel as well, that'd be great. Once again, thank you for stopping in, and my name is Clarence, and I'll see you in another episode of Speak on the Speed 252, and thank you for joining me in my Q&A. I'm out.
Is your seatbelt fastened? All right. Let's go.